Well, ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here from YouTube. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Nervos Network's CKB price action and why you shouldn't be too concerned just yet. Let's get into this. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you could do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe, and hit me up with a follow, I would tremendously appreciate it. Hit me up on Twitter at Real6Fig. This is where I drop links to upcoming videos, live streams, things that I find crypto interesting. And speaking of crypto interesting, I have the pleasure of joining CryptoWendy for her The O Show this Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I will link to that in the description as well for you guys to find that. Now we're looking at CKB here on the price charts, folks. What's going on? We are seeing a little bit of asymmetrical triangles kind of forming, descending triangle kind of forming, but on a grander scale, we really need to understand where this thing is at. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to throw up a good old pitchfork. And I really like pitchforks because it tells us how much support, how much resistance we're in at the given point in time. So we can go ahead and we'll just measure from this swing high back down, or this swing low, excuse me, to this swing high, back down to this swing low. And what does this tell us? Well, we had price action so aggressively shoot upwards that it shot right up out of this pitchfork, which is a wonderful sign to see. But then we can see how it retraced back down. And now we can see that the latest price action just couldn't hold above these support levels. Now, if you are not familiar with the way a pitchfork works, basically anything above this orange median line acts as a resistance. Anything below it acts as a support. So right now we are heading downwards, bouncing off of these support bands. And now I do think that things are still looking good. And I know you guys hate to hear me come on and say that in every video, but it's the truth. And we can see that if we go ahead and measure from November of 2020 all the way out, we can kind of see that price action is still on the up and up and has been on the up and up since November of 2020. So I know everybody's been getting kind of crabby about Nervos Network CKB price action. And if we just go ahead on this 12-hour chart and take a quick peek at what exactly is developing, well, I think that there's going to be a chance here in the near future for a potential bounce off this pitchfork channel line here. So let's just go ahead and throw up some trend lines. We can see that we have a downward trend line. I think this is pretty established, but we could also argue the fact that this thing may be on some sort of descending triangle, or I think that you could also argue the fact that this thing really might be spearheaded into some sort of symmetrical triangle formation to boot. So I do think that if we get this descending triangle, it's going to come at the right time or the best time to try and get a bounce, meaning we will see price action either bounce off of this trend line here, heading upwards, or we are going to see it come back down to this penny and a half level, somewhere in there. So this is a truly pivotal point in time for CKB to really, really shine. And I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of some of these trend lines because I want to see what Fibonacci retracement level we are bouncing off of right now. So we can see that right now we are triple bottoming the 61.8, folks. We are showing tremendous, tremendous support at the 61.8 retracement level. This is huge. The 61.8, folks, is a very, very huge and powerful retracement and extension level for that matter. But if this bottom falls off at the 61.8 level, really, I think it's down to the 786 for a retest around this 0.011-ish cent level. And that is contingent on if price action can hold within this pitchfork. So that's kind of where CKB is at in the state of things if we go bearish. Now let's take a quick look at if we go bullish and what we might be able to look for. So let's just go ahead and just see if we are nudging up against any important points here. Bear with me 1 second here. While I get this lined back up. TradingView is being a little glitchy here on me. So if we see this nice bounce, which I'm hoping we do, because then we will get this very nice, possibly cup and handle formation. We might be looking at some resistance around this 0.023-ish cent level like we just saw in early January, 0.0285, somewhere in there. And of course, the 786, which we did wick up to back in November, is going to be a challenge for us to get around. But here's what I'm hoping is that right now we can kind of fill out some sort of nice ascending triangle or something like this and really cash this thing out to the upside. Maybe see some upward movement this spring. Like I said, I think March, end of March, early April could be a big move point for Nervos Network, CKB, if we see this reversal take place. And this is a very pivotal point in time, folks. Just know that it is. And I'm not just saying that to try to hype anything, but when I see this descending triangle on the charts and this squeeze that's about to take place, we're already in a squeeze. But depending on which way this thing squeezes is really going to determine the outcome of this next leg up. And I do think that if this does happen and we can really arrange a solid foundation around this 0.033-ish cent level, and man, we might be seeing CKB rip and absolutely crush these all-time highs in from March, April of 2021. So I think that for right now, we're still in a halfway decent accumulation point in time for CKB. So really, folks, that's all I've got for you guys in this quick update on CKB price action. I've been kind of quiet the last few days. I was up at my cabin. We have very terrible internet service up there. So it's like basic stuff. If you need to send an email, you can send an email. And in fact, I set that video to upload on Saturday. I started uploading it on Saturday, and it did not finish uploading to YouTube until like Sunday morning. That's how bad the internet is up there. Unless I'm out on my boat or the main part of the lake, I just can't drop videos as easily. So with that said, here we are at the end of the road. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to do a little vlog out here. It's a nice day to go for a walk on the lake. So big shout out to all the Patreons. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. $3 a month will get your name, YouTube channel name, or business name up on this banner. We'll see you guys all on the next video.